Hello, my name's Robert Lee. Not really. Sorry. Sorry, folks. If you've tuned in for Robert, I'm afraid you've got me instead because Robert can't make it tonight. So you've ended up with me. So there you go. So hello, it's Monday. I'm going to get confused now with the rest of the week. Now I'll be thinking it's Tuesday, and it's going to go all over the place. But hello, everybody. Share away if you like, because nobody knows I'm on, or they'll be shocked. Share away, say hello to us, and tell us if you're new and where you're from, because we like that as well. And we're streaming to YouTube, and we're streaming to Facebook at the same time. So it's all good stuff. And Richard wants to go to TikTok and stream there. That'll be even better. So yeah, so SPTV. If you're on TikTok, by the way, SPTV is on there. So if you want to follow us on TikTok, that'd be great. I'm not on there because I don't know how to work the thing. I'll just keep giving up on it. But if you're on TikTok, have a look and follow us. And then Richard's thinking about going on TikTok sometime, having a go at it and see what response we get from there. So anyway, we'll have a look at your comments in a minute and say hello to a few people. Hiya, Julia. How are you? Say hello before we start. Millie. Hi, Millie. So Millie's new from Scotland. Millie Brown. Transcend with Debbie. Hello. Hello, Debbie. Good morning, Richard. Phyllis. Hello, Phyllis from Alabama, USA. Hello, Phyllis. How are you? Right. Oh, Kiki, the kindest kid. I'm new here in southern Idaho. Gosh, there's some people all over the place. We're all around the world. Tracy, how are you, Tracy? That's a nice photo. I like that one. Dawn. Dawn. Hello, Dawn. Who's saying Kelly Jacobs? Hiya, Becky. How are you? Because I know you haven't been very well, have you? Becky Whelan. Angela Vella, is it? Or Washford Villa? Angela Washford Villa. I haven't seen you before, I don't think, Angela. There's some new names on here for me, because it might be because it's a different day as well. Emma, your lovely face is what I needed on a rainy Monday. Oh, you must be well fed up if you think my face is lovely on a Monday. Poor old thing. Hiya, Jeanette. Jeanette from Southampton. You're not too far then, Jeanette and Madams. I haven't seen you either, Jeanette, before. Amanda Groom. Crikey, there's some new people on here. Some of them obviously do know me, but there's some that I don't even know. New people. We love new people. We love new people. Follow us and share us if you don't mind. That'd be great. Tell your friends. Come and join us. Tell you what. Hi, Amanda. I did. Amanda Groom. I said hello. All the way, Stuart and Jonathan from Coventry. Yo, good old Cov. Kate, hello, Kate. How are you? Caitlin. Oh, YouTube having a conversation. Kate Randazzo on YouTube. So there's some people on YouTube. If anybody wants to swap there to have a little chat. Hi, Deb and the team. Pamela Sinclair. Well, there's quite a few of you on. Shelley, hiya, Shelley. Shelley's a regular. Shelley's used to me. Terry, hiya, Terry. And a kiss for me and Richard from Terry. Vicky, hiya, Vicky from Norfolk. Yay. I used to live in Norfolk. Right, what we're going to do then is connect with a few of your loved ones from the spirit world, and that's what I do. All butterflies, nice butterflies from Amanda. So what we'll do is just have a chat. Hiya, Gemma. That's a nice doggy. That looks a very kind doggy, that does. Yeah, have a chat with some of your spirit friends and your loved ones in the spirit world. Have a chat and see what they want to say. And that's basically what I do, just to pass on messages. Shawana Foster. I'm fine, thank you. I haven't seen you before either. So what we do, oh, I must have missed you. You obviously haven't come on a Tuesday. I haven't seen you anyway. Diane, hiya, Diane. Diane Steele on Facebook. Like I say, yeah, chat with you, Rachel. I keep trying to tell you what I'm doing, and then we swap names and have to say hello. That's a nice bunch of tulips. Very pretty. Christine Murray. Yeah, so there's quite a few people on. So like I say, what I'll do is just connect with some of your loved ones in the spirit world, and just pass on their messages, whatever they want to say to you. And you'll be surprised at what they want to talk about. They just want to show you that they're still around. That's basically it. For the newbies, it's really nice. It's nothing to worry about if you're brand new and you haven't seen a medium work before. All we do is, like I say, I'll just repeat exactly what they say. Just take everything on board that they tell you, and just hold on to it and check it out if you don't understand it, because they will involve the rest of your family as well. So bear that in mind. If you can't understand the message, go and check it out with the rest of your family. Also wait for it to happen, because sometimes it will happen a little bit later, you know. So everything could be right. It's just a matter for you to wait or for you to check it out. And if we give you dates, it's going to be anniversaries, birthdays or passings. Right, when we start, you'll see, because if you're brand new, Richard is the one that runs the show and is the producer, and he's in my ear. And what happens is, sometimes if I see the name, sometimes I can connect, or otherwise, hiya Kim, I will give the information out, and then we'll narrow it down to wherever it belongs. Okay, so if I'm reading for you, hiya Charlotte, if I'm reading for you, tap up with the response as quickly as you can. There is a little bit of a delay, but get your response up as quickly as you can. Just don't, hiya Bex, don't just say yes. Say yes, I can take such and such, such and such, so that we know we're on the right track and with the right person. And I think that's about it. Hiya Bex. Sue. Richard's talking about the shares. If anybody can share, please share. We're just trying to get out there a little bit, that's all. Hiya Sue, Sue Jones as well. So we're just waiting for a few more shares and wait for Spirit to connect with somebody. Hiya Lacey Reed. I want to come to Millie, who was right at the front, Richard. Millie, I'm looking for. Millie with a granddad in spirit. I've got a lovely granddad here that wants to talk to Millie. And Millie was right at the, yeah, I think it was Millie Brown. Hiya, Lisa. Oh, I'm scratching. Lisa Edwards. Millie, hi. You're still there, Millie? Because I know you were there right at the very beginning. And I've got a lovely granddad that wants to talk to you. So hopefully you'll be able to take a lovely granddad in spirit. And the first thing he's doing, Millie, just acknowledge you're there, and then we'll tap away. You're a youngster, so you're going to be quick. I know you're going to be quick on my computer to respond anyway. So he's talking about, the first thing he's doing, Millie, is making me scratch here. When they usually make me scratch, it's because somebody's suffering with a bit of eczema or a bit of dry skin or something. So that's either you or somebody around you that he's talking about suffering with a bit of dry skin. In fact, somebody's also got a bit of a sore throat, your granddad's telling me as well. All right, he's talking about the month of April will mean something to you. So that's an anniversary, birthday or a passing. And also February will mean something to you. Now, this granddad is talking also about the military. So he's got a connection to the military, the army. So going back, there's a connection to the military in your family as well. I know he used to keep his shoes really lovely and shiny, because he's shining his boots here. All right, he's shining his shoes here. And he's talking about somebody down here that ought to shine their shoes as well. In fact, he's talking about somebody coming in with trainers on that's got a load of mud on them. All right, mud on the soles of the trainers. And what he's doing, he's picking the trainer up and he's shoving it outside. You know how you tap it to get all the mud out, Millie? He's doing this with somebody's trainer. Just talking about cleaning shoes at the moment. All right. He's just said to me there's a lady with him called Maureen in spirit, Maureen. So when they mention these names, Millie and everyone else, if you can't take them, just hold on to them and check with your family, because they will bring other people in that belong to you. Just so that you know that there's other people up there as well. They just want to say hello. So remember Maureen. And also he's bringing in Betty that wants to say hello to you as well. He's talking about that. He's coming in with a load of books for you, Millie. So there's a load of studying to be done. But he's also talking about reading with you as well. So I don't know if you like to read, but he's just giving you these books, but they're a mixture of books just to read, but also studying to be done as well. And he's talking about maths. Somebody is going to be doing some maths. Okay, and he's talking about that it's quite hard work. So watch for the connection with the person that has to do maths, but they're finding it a little bit of hard work. He's bringing that as well. Now, I don't know if this is a memory for him or it's you, Millie, but he's talking about somebody that used to wear great big, great big earrings. You know, the great big hoop earrings. He's putting those on you for some reason. Big hoop earrings. So he's got a memory of somebody with these great big hoop earrings. He's also putting glasses on you, Millie, which is not actually, he's not telling me you need glasses, but he's talking about eye strain. So watch for your eyes getting a little bit tired. He's also putting drops in them as if they're getting a bit dry as well. So watch for your eyes getting a bit tired. Oh, I don't know if I give you Margaret. I can't remember. Once I've said it goes over my head, but he's bringing Margaret. Margaret wants to say hello to you as well. All right. I know there's a lot of Margarets. Richard's laughing at me because I'll give a lot of Margarets. Can't help it because that's a name, isn't it? So Margaret wants to say hello to you as well. Granddad's talking about your granddad's quite firm because you obviously can hear Richard as well, and he's saying things to me about Richard as well. A lot of noise in the background, he's just said to me. But but he's just said to me, I've got a lovely actually there's a Scotty dog in spirit, you know, one of those white West Highland Terriers in spirit that belong to somebody as well. And there is also a lovely golden retriever that he's got with him as well. He's talking to me about that. He wants me to give you, he's talking about travel now, but the first thing he's giving you is the oh, hang on, I don't know if this is symbolic. He wants me to give you the Iron Bridge Gorge, which is in Birmingham, Wolverhampton way, somewhere in the Midlands. Iron Bridge. There's a link to that. And I said, oh, you mean the trip to the Iron Bridge? And then he says, oh, working with iron. So I think you might find that somewhere in the family, there's a connection with somebody that used to work with iron. I don't know what they're called, but they used to work with iron. So remember the connections he's give you there as well. He says there's a twin link in the family as well. So watch for the twin link. Gosh, he's changed this. He's changing this now. You know what he's doing, Millie? I don't understand this. On stage, where they don't like somebody that's performing on the stage from years ago, they used to throw tomatoes, and he's got somebody throwing tomatoes at something. I don't know what it means. I don't know whether he means symbolically or whether you know that you knew of somebody that used to throw or had tomatoes thrown at them. I don't really understand what he's saying, but hold on to what we're saying and just bear with us, you know, check or wait for it to happen. It's like somebody didn't like something they were doing and they were throwing these tomatoes. So I don't know what's going on there. He says it's come because you've obviously spoken about him recently. All right. And that's why he's just popped in to say hello to you. He wants to, I always ask him why they've come, and he wants to come to you because he wants to say to you that you're doing okay. You're doing a good job. So whatever you're doing at the moment, you're doing a good job. He just said to me that you doubt yourself sometimes. All right. So, and he's saying, don't doubt yourself. Go forward with what you want to do. Is it? Go forward with what you want to do. He's saying, don't be put. These are his words. I'm just repeating them. Don't be put off by the struggle with the studying. He says because you'll surprise yourself, Millie, when you get to this studying thing that you're going to do. You're going to surprise yourself with what you can do. So don't be too worried about it. Okay. Anything else? The name Olive from Spirit as well wants to say hello to you. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. You should feel, you're quite spiritual, you're quite psychic, so you should be able to pick spirit up around you, playing with your hair, the normal things. Also, shivering as well. The shiver, he's talking about that as well. So that's how you'll know that he's around. But he wants to blow you a kiss and he's saying, thank you for talking to me. Thank you for talking to me or talking about him. And that's it, he's going, I think. He says, I'm off with Betty. So whoever Betty is to do with him, friend or whatever, is going to see Betty. So I'll leave you with his love. He says, tell her I'll leave her with my love, he's saying. I'll leave her with my love, and he's going. So there you go. That's one done. Okay. I've got a lovely dad with me who's, I don't know where you're going to go to. Please connect with Hi and Myra. Mira, I nearly said then. I don't know whether it's Myra or Mira. Hiya, Gemma. I'll tell you what, I've got a lovely dad with me while I'm looking through all the notes. A lovely dad with me who's heard somebody say to their kids or their grandkids, oh, you've been telling porky pies. You've been telling porky pies. Oh, is this you? You can take it as well, Millie. Hang on a minute then. I can take this too. April, my birthday, February, Mum's. Oh, Millie. Yeah, so that's a Millie as well. Let me come to you then, Millie, because I'll just finish it off. I'll do two at once. So I'll come to you anyway, because I like to split the link. But while I'm just talking to Millie a minute, just remember, if anybody could take a dad that's been watching somebody down here say something like, oh, somebody's been telling porky pies. Somebody's been telling porky pies. Right, Millie, let's have a granddad with you, but I've also got a nan that's coming in with you, Millie B. But we'll take the granddad first because he's the one that come in. Give us all this information, okay? The first thing he wants to say to you, Millie, is there is a house move. There is a house move. Okay, so there's a house move for you. So watch for that, Millie. He's also talking. Oh, I was just going to give you April again. But April, I can't speak. If he's given me twice, it means that there's two dates in April. So he wants me to give it to you again. Now, he made me stutter a little bit, which I don't normally do. So I think he suffered a little bit with his speech at one stage. And that's why he's made me a little bit stuttery. But he's talking about that to me as well. So he's talking about house move for you. He's also talking about a trip to Iceland, not the food place, a trip to Iceland, he's saying. So watch for somebody interested in going to Iceland as well, and Norway as well. Oh, stop doing that. He's making my nose itch, Millie. So I know that when he's around you, I'll be playing with your nose. So watch for that. In fact, he's probably going to do it to you in a minute, because he's talking about coming and doing it to you closely. So I'd watch for your nose being itched in a few minutes. He's talking about that. Did he give you Margaret? I can't remember. I want to give you Margaret as well. He's also talking about a lady in spirit. I think this is a nan that used to go regular for a perm to the hairdressers, the regular perm, and I could smell the perming solution on my hair, the really thin curlers. So I've got a lovely nan that wants to say hello to you as well. Now, this nan's coming in with a big bowl full of cottage pie, because she wants to make sure you're eating properly. All right, so she's made this lovely cottage pie. She's talking about that. And your nan is talking also about mint sauce. Somebody likes mint sauce with their dinners as well. Just saying, I'm aware of somebody that likes mint sauce. And also, she wants to give you bananas and custard as well. So she's obviously a feeder, this nan, because she's giving you all this food. I want to make sure that you're eating properly, she's saying. I don't like this dieting. I don't know who's dieting, but she's talking about, I don't like this dieting. I want to make sure you're eating properly. So she's pushing all this food towards you. It's all right. She's trying to, there you go. She's trying to show me a packet of sweets, and I can't count. What are these sweets? She's showing me a tube of sweets, Millie, this lady is, and it's like barley sugar, but it's in a tube. Okay. Oh, there you go. Barley sugar in a tube. So little sweets, barley sugar. So I'll leave that with you. And also, what are they called? Minto sweets, Minto mints as well. She wants me to give you a packet of them. I think they're memories. She's also talking about Dottie. The name Dottie will mean something to you as well. Okay. Oh, there you go. There is a new baby coming around you, Millie, and she's telling me, oh, hang on. It's not family, it's on a friend link, she's saying. There's a new baby coming on a friend link. I don't want to spoil the surprise. She's just told me something and I don't know whether to tell you or not. There's a baby coming on a friend link, and she's talking about somebody being asked to be a godmother as well. So I don't know whether it's you or somebody else, but she's saying somebody's going to be asked to be a godmother to this baby that's coming as well. She's also talking to me about a father-in-law down here that needs a little bit of healing. So a father-in-law that needs a little bit of healing, she's talking about down here. And also she's mentioning somebody called John as well down here. I don't know if it's, I think they're two separate. The father-in-law with the healing, and also the John around you also needs a little bit of healing as well. She's just mentioning that as well. Okay, anything else? Before she goes, I don't know if that's you in the picture, but she's going to your hair, but she's putting like glitter in it. Oh, there you go. She's putting all glitter in your hair. I don't know what's going on, whether you've done that or something. Jazzing it up a bit. She's all jazzing her hair up a little bit, jazzing her hair up a little bit. And it's like she put loads of glitter through it. It's really nice. And she's also plaiting it and putting some kind of braiding through the plaits as well. So I don't know if you've done that in the past or you do it now, but she's just saying I'm aware of that as well. Okay, anything else? Before she goes, she's just saying that there's somebody down here who wants a sausage dog. So she's aware of somebody around here who wants a lovely little sausage dog, she's saying, and I'm just aware of that as well. She says, I've got that cat up here that lost its tail as well. She's just saying, I've got a cat up in spirit that lost its tail as well. So you're both, your nan and your granddad, coming together. Give you support. You must need a little bit of support and upliftment, Millie, because they've just said to me, we've come to give you a little bit of support and let you know that we're still there. Okay, we're still around you. We know what's going on. You'll be getting a new car soon, she's saying. You'll be getting a new car. How soon, I don't know, Millie, but she's watching for a new car for you as well by the look of it. Okay, anything more? No. Love glitter, Debs. Anything blingy? Oh, right, okay. No wonder she wants to play with your hair. Anything else? No. Stop bashing the pillars. You're bashing the pillars to get comfy or something, Millie. She's gone to your pillars and she's bashing them. She's having a bit of a giggle. She's laughing at it because you're bashing your pillars, trying to get comfy. It's like I'm turning over, bashing the pillars. Oh, bashing the pillars. She's lovely, your nan, but they're both lovely. They're sending you the love, so I'm blowing you kisses. Okay, there you go. Blowing you kisses. Let's go back to the dad that's talking about somebody. I've heard somebody, this dad that's with me now, I've heard somebody down here say, somebody's telling some porky pies. Somebody's telling some porky pies around here, is saying, this dad says. It's having a bit of a giggle. So if anybody's been mentioning the porky pies to a youngster, let me know. Hiya, Tom. Let me know, because it's this dad in spirit that's obviously been watching. This dad's also talking about football down here. So somebody's interested in football, the youngster as well. Somebody's interested in football down here. Hiya, Julie. This dad's making me laugh because he's watching some children. I think this is a lad by the look of it, but he's watching these children playing around, and he's got one child that's hiding something behind his back. So I'm hoping somebody could take this. I'll move on just in case nobody's picking it up at the moment. Hiya, Paula. Porky pies. So lots of people taking the pork. So this dad, you've got to take a dad in spirit then. The fact that he's been listening to this somebody calling somebody out for telling porky pies, and it's there's children that is interested in the children, and he's interested in the football that these children are interested in as well. All right, he's talking about that. There's a birthday just gone, he's saying. There's a birthday just gone. He wants to talk to a lady by the look of it. He's talking about a lady. So there's a birthday that's just gone. All right. He's also talking about, hiya, Lauren. He's also talking about a birthday party that's just occurred, as he's just saying, or planned or something, of a youngster that's having a birthday planned or has just had a birthday party or something. mayhem. He's saying, this dad is saying it's mayhem. It's mayhem. So there's going to be a lot of children if it's not already happened. He's talking about that, Kate. One was playing football, they're hiding snacks behind his back and sneaking out. This is what I want then. Maybe Kate. I looked at you before because I thought your other half on there had epaulets on, and it attracted me to him with the epaulets. Kate, make sure you got dad in spirit. Is this the one you want? Yeah, because he was hiding something behind his back. Okay, then we'll come to you then, Kate. So this is his lovely. Oh, it is him because he's just gone. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Kate. All right, and that's exactly what he said. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. He's not. He's a bit. I wouldn't say he's really surprised. That's all right. I don't bother with the in-law bit. I wouldn't be. How can I explain him? It's not like he's saying I didn't believe in being able to do this when he was down here, but it's a bit of a, you know what I mean? He wasn't totally of the belief he could do this when he got to spirit. So that's what I'm kind of meaning to say. He's talking about the 13th means something, and he said to me, number 13 isn't unlucky. So he's aware of something. I don't know if somebody's got an anniversary or something like that, or a birthday on the 13th of a month, but he's just mentioning he's aware of that. And the 13th is not unlucky, he's saying it's not unlucky. Kate, we have got, always made me say Kate, we have got 2 babies up here, he's saying. We have got the 2 babies up here. I just want to let you know that the 2 babies are here, he's saying. So there's 2 babies gone from the family. Also with you, he's just talking about April means something to you as well. He's talking about that. Now, oh, that's what it is. Okay. All right, 13. Okay, then that's good. Then he's obviously watching. I was just about to say he's obviously watching the kids, and he's just said, I'm very interested in the kids. I'm very interested in the kids, he's saying. And he's just saying that the kids are, he wants to give you a well done, because he's talking about the kids have been, what words do you want me to use? His words are, the kids have been brought up good and proper. And that's exactly how he's put it. The kids have been brought up good and proper. His words again, I'm well proud, he's saying. I'm very proud. But he did actually make me say I'm well proud. Okay, he's talking about that. Okay, he's well proud. Now he's saying, one of the kids is good at maths. He says one of them's going to be very academic, and the other one's a good one with the football and won't be bothered. Okay, so you can have one of the other. One of the other, he's just having a bit of a giggle about that. I don't know if they fall out because he's got them kind of fighting. Okay, you know what I mean? Not nastily, but you know how kids fight. He's having a bit of a giggle about them falling out and having a bit of a fight. He's talking about, I don't know whether this is a memory, but he's talking about them fighting over a book, and it's as if they're squabbling over a book and they've both grabbed it and it's ripped. Okay, so watch for that if it hasn't already happened. He's talking about that. Okay. Oh, he's all about. Oh, right. He's just said to me, oh, it's all about that's my toy. No, that's mine. No, Mom said that's my toy. That type of thing. So he's around them quite a lot. He likes to watch. He's just said, Kate, that he sits on the bed watching. Okay, sits on the bed watching. I've watched your children, Kate. I don't know which one he means, and it's really lovely. One of them is quite, and he describes them, his words again. One of the children is quite with it. He says, quite with it, in as much as he can almost see spirit, or he senses that spirit around, because your dad is saying that on some occasions, one of the lads has looked almost directly at him when he's been sitting. Okay, oh, there you go. Watch your kids as well then, Kate, because he's definitely talking about your kids here. So watch for the kids. All right, just looking. All right, so he's having a bit of a giggle. So he's just gone, yeah. He's just gone, that's my boys, he's saying. Do you realise that they sometimes, when your back is turned, they stick their tongue out to you, Kate? And he's just having a laugh. He says, they stick the tongue out. Now drawn to, I don't know if you've got a flower in your hair or something like that, but he's maybe go straight to this flower or whatever you got in your hair, and with the flower, he sent me straight off to Hawaii. So I don't know if that's a link already or it's going to become a link, Kate. Like somebody wants to go. Oh yeah, it is. I'd watch for the link to Hawaii because he's actually put you in one of those hula skirts. Hula skirts. Hang on, he's nattering away here. I think there's also, he's also talking about somebody that actually wore one of those hula skirts. You know what I mean? He's talking about that as well. And with the hula skirts, he's linked it nicely. So watch for that link. But another link is the hula hoop. Somebody that's very good at doing the big hula hoop, you know, around the waist. He's been watching that as well. He's aware of that. Okay. Tell them to stop running up the stairs. Stomp, 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 he's saying. They wake me up. They wake me up. And that's his words. Tell them to stop stomping up the stairs. Stomp, 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 stomp. They wake me up. Having a laugh. So I don't know if it feels as though somebody has said that. Stop stomping up the stairs. And he's heard it. Anything else? Okay. Now he's coming to you now, Kate. Symbolically coming to you. And he's put you in a bird cage. Okay, so I think it's symbolic as you feeling as though you're a little bit like, I don't want to say, it ain't the right word, trapped, but you know what I mean? You're in a little bit bird cage, or you felt as though you're in I'm trying to get him to give me another word, and he's just said, feels a little bit, okay, feels a little bit restricted sometimes, he says. So he's saying to you, you feel a little bit restricted sometimes, he's saying. Not for long, he's saying. Not for long, he's saying. He's maybe do this. Not for long will you be restricted. Doors are opening, he's saying. Doors are opening and opportunities coming your way when you're a little bit freer, he's saying. Opportunities coming your way and it'll be the right time, he's saying. It'll be the right time. It'll be your time, he's saying. So just he just wants to make sure that you're not feeling that way, like you're caged in a little bit, because he can see opportunities coming your way in the future, I think. So there's something nice to come look forward to. Before he goes, he's mentioning Mickey Mouse and Florida. So watch for the link there as well. I don't want to land you in it if your kids are watching, Kate, but he's mentioning he's mentioning Florida, a trip there or something. So watch for that as well. Okay. He's obviously made me read that, so I know your son's with you. And what your dad is doing is he's lining up lots of little cars, like corgi cars, those type of things that the kids play. And it's like I'm on a race. I'm having a race with all these little cars. So I don't know if he watches your lads playing with them or something like that. And he's just saying, I've been watching them, but he's lining up all little cars. Anything else? Just he's talking directly to your son there. He just wants to say, see, I'm watching you. I know what's going on. He's saying, I'm very proud. I'm very proud. You're doing a good job, he wants to say. You're doing a good job. Carry on like you are. Be polite, he wants to say. Be polite, he says, and be nice, he says. Be kind, because one of your son, well, both of them, all your kids, they're very kind. And he just says, carry on being kind, being kind. And he also wants to mention the scouts for some reason, the scouts. So I don't know if he means somebody's in it or somebody likes the outdoors, but he just wants to mention the scouts. Okay, he's going to go. He could chat quite happily. I could just rabbit off loads. He'd just chat and chat and chat because he's quite a good little communicator. I can understand him quite well. And he just wants to say, very proud of you, Kate. You need a bit of a rest, he's saying. He wants to link you to Wales. All right, so there's a trip to Wales coming up. Watch for him because he's very active, your dad-in-law, playing with my nose as well. And I know he's very active. You've seen him anyway. So he's quite active. So you'll know that he's around anyway. Keep talking to me, he says. I do hear you. All right, just keep talking to me, he says. He's very polite, isn't he? Because he just thanked me. I don't know why. He just said thank you. So blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay. Give the kids a kiss from me. He says, give the kids a kiss from me. And I don't know if it's like one of the kids kiss his photographs or talk to his photograph or something, Kate, because he's bringing a photograph to my mouth as though I'm kissing it. So he's aware of that as well. So he's blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay. He's going now. He's waving, making me wave. He's going. Okay, there you go. Got to the right person in the end. Who have we got here? Okay, okay. Not many sharers tonight. That's all right. If you've shared, that's great. What was I going to say? I've got a lovely lady now. I've got a lovely nan with me who's talking about somebody down here that's been upset because they've lost their dog recently. Hiya, Kaylee. So if you've got a nan in spirit and you've recently lost a dog, your nan's got the dog and she wants to speak to whoever this belongs to. Hiya, Linda. Because she's just said to me, can you tell them the dog's here? The dog's okay. The dog's okay. Hi, Sarah. But somebody's pretty upset about this dog, and I know this nan belongs to a family where there's kids as well. Hiya, Joe. This nan belongs to a family where there's kids around as well, and she has actually got this dog with her that has recently been lost within the last few months, I think, by the feel of it. Hiya, Paula. So if anybody could take her, she's lovely. The dog's here, the dog is fine. The dog is fine. That's what she's saying to me. Hiya, Donna. Donna Eden from New Jersey. Lost my boy skipping off October. Is it you, Debbie? Have you got I want to make sure it's you. Is it Debbie? I lost my fur baby December. She was almost 50. You see, I feel it's recent. It's this year. It's within the last month, she's telling me. There's quite a few of you that lost a dog. Right, we'll give you a little bit more so we can narrow it down then. But this lovely nan, hang on. Oh, okay. It's a nan that's coming through, but she's telling me she has got your mom with her as well. So if you've got a nan in spirit who's brought the dog in, and you've also lost a mom in spirit. Now, I'm not saying the mom is connected. I'm not saying the mom had breast cancer, but there is a connection with breast cancer as well in the family as well that this mom is talking about. So you grab a nan and a mom, and the loss of a dog recently within a month by the look of it as well, and the link to breast cancer as well with one of them or somebody else in spirit, an auntie maybe. Lost my puppy, teeny tiny Peanut, about a month or two ago. Sherry, have you got the mom? Answer, let me know if you've got the mom and the nan, because I'm trying to narrow it down. Also, the month of August means something as well. Okay, the month of August. No, not Jessica, I don't think. No. The month of August. No, I feel it's one of the others. You got to have a mom though, Jessica. A mom and a nan. That's how we're narrowing it down. Mom, nan, lost a dog within a month. Anything else? The name, my mum, nan, and we lost a dog last week. He was put to sleep. Hold on then, Rachel. Right, hold on, Rachel, because I looked at your flowers earlier on. So we'll go with Rachel. We'll start with Rachel and see if anything else comes along. Right, Rachel then. We want to go with your nan first, Rachel, because she's the one that wants to say to you, the dog's okay, the dog's okay. So you must be fretting about this dog, as she's saying. The dog's all right, she's saying. Okay, so we've got the dog here, she's saying. Dry your tears, she's just said to me, Rachel, dry your tears, all right. So she's quite a strong nan. All right, now she's going to pass me on to your mum. I'm going to get the two. I might not be able to tell which one's talking, but your mum's coming in now. So your mum around you should smell your mum. You've been smelling your mum around you. So you might have been smelling perfume or roses or whatever. She's not telling me what, but you should be aware that your mum's around you and she's bringing scent. She's talking about bringing scent around you, she's saying as well. Well, suddenly change the subject. Okay, she's changed the subject now. She's changed on to flip-flops. Rachel, flip-flops, you know, the old ones, just the plasticky ones where you put your toe, you know, you've got that toe thing, I can't remember what it's called. And she's talking about somebody that wore flip-flops and they were hurting the feet because it's a toe thing. and she's bringing that in for some unknown reason. She's telling me now that she's talking about flip-flops because they're the type of shoes, or whatever they are, that you trip up on, Rachel. So be careful of you tripping up. You know, it's like you catch the front of them as you're going up the stairs or even just walking. She's just making sure that you're aware. She doesn't want you tripping up. I think that's what your mum's talking about. So just be careful about that. Your dad. He said, I don't know what you mean by just your dad, but I'm with you by the sound of it. So it's your mum. So it's your mum. So there's somebody else that can take it. So both of you, the other lady, Debbie, hold on to it a minute, Debbie, and I'll come back to you in a minute and I'll split the link in a minute. So this lovely mom coming around you, Rachel, obviously watch you shedding tears because she's talking about that. And she says that you've also been reminiscing. So you've been thinking about the past, she's saying a lot. And she's talking about you finding it hard at the moment, she's saying, at the moment to move forward, because she's talking about you reminiscing about things. So she's trying to get you to move forward a little bit, I think. She wants me to give you, what is that? I can't quite get that. She's trying to give you, oh, okay. She's trying to give you the name of a singer, Rachel. It's something like, I can't quite catch the name. It's like Rosemary Cooney or Crooney or something, very old-fashioned singer, Rosemary Crooney. She's like a jazz singer, she tells me. So I don't know exactly who she means. I'm hoping you can sort out, because I'm not going to dwell on it too much. Remember, she's told you about a jazz singer, Rosemary Croomer or Cooner or something like that. Oh, Richard looks at it online. Rosemary Clooney. Is she a jazz singer, Richard? Because she is a jazz singer, Rachel. So your mom's talking about Rosemary. Oh God, they're being cheeky to you, Richard, because she's just said, "Oh, he comes in handy sometimes." Then in my ear, she's just said that to me. So Richard are taking the mick out of Spirit, taking the mick out of Richard tonight. But Rosemary Clooney, the jazz singer, she wants me to give you her for some reason. So remember that. You'll find it if you don't understand it. Okay. She's got a baby with her in spirit. Your mum has, Rachel. So she's just talking. I've got the baby in spirit, she's saying. But there is another one coming around you, Rachel. She says, and this is a family. Okay, so watch for the new baby coming your way, she's saying. Now, your mum obviously wants to give you a little bit of comfort, Rachel, because she's putting her hands on your face like this to give you this little bit of comfort. And she wants to say, I'm still here, she's saying. I'm still here, she's saying. And she gives you a lot of hugs, Rachel. She wants to put her arms around you and give you a nice hug. And she does give you hugs. You don't feel cold with your mom. She wants to give you a warm hug. She's talking about warm hugs. So you may well you'll feel her, I'm sure, because she's quite strong. So you may well feel her giving you this nice warm hug, and you'll feel, I'll tell you what I want to go. I want to go, ooh, like this. So you'll know when your mom's around, because she's quite strong. Okay. February means something to you, she's saying, and also September means something as well. She's gone on. Oh no, she's gone on to something else now. She gave me olives. You know, the thing, olives, the horrible tasting things. She gave me them. And then she moved me along to the Olive Garden. So I think there's a restaurant called the Olive Garden or something. She moved me onto that. So there's a memory there. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a memory there as well. Oh, okay. Well, I'm talking to her. Sorry, I'll keep going. Oh, really? Oh, she's just said to me, now I'm hoping this is in the past, Rachel, but be aware of it, because she's talking about, is it olives or grapes? Somebody that choked or nearly choked on an olive or a grape. Because I'll tell you why I'm getting mixed up, because she changed the olive to a grape. So I don't know if it's two separate things, but watch for them. I think it's in the past by the look of it, but somebody that nearly choked on a grape or something. So watch for that. All right. Hopefully it's in the past, but she wants to mention that. Okay. I've got Bill in spirit with me. She says, Bill's here. He wants to say hello to you as well. And also, oh, you're going to laugh now. Margaret, is it a grape? Margaret in spirit for you as well. Richard said he's going to ban me from saying Margaret because I say it quite a lot, but it's the names, isn't it? I can't help it. If they want to come in, Margaret's. This is why you're getting stick, I reckon. Is it your grandson? So this happened to your grandson. So she's making you aware that she knows about that as well. Anything else? She's just saying before she goes, Rachel, there's a relationship around you that's having a few issues. It's like you've got a good ear, so they may well come and talk to you about it. Somebody might want, she just said to me, somebody might want your ear, might want to borrow your ear. That's what she's saying, because apparently you're a good listener, Rachel. She says, so listen to what they say, she says, but be aware when people hand you their problems, she's saying, you've got to get rid of them. Don't keep them. They're not your problems to keep, she's saying. They're not your problems to keep, because if you keep too many, you get ill, don't you? So she's just saying, listen and get rid of them. Oh, she's lovely, your mom, because she's just said to me, can you tell her I love her? Can you just tell her I love her and I'm still around and I know what's going on, she's saying. There is a trip to Australia, she's saying, so watch for, she's actually said that as well, a trip to Australia, she's saying, so watch for that. But just ask, these are her words, by the way, just ask her to keep talking to me, because I do hear her. Keep talking to me and I will make myself known, she's saying. She will move things as well, Rachel. So watch for things moving in the house, you know, little things. You'll put something down and then suddenly it'll move somewhere. Okay. But she's leaving her love with you now. So now I don't, you see, I'm on a double link. So I don't know if this is going to be for Debbie, but just in case it's for you, I'll just give you the surname Irvine, Irvine. It's either going to be for you or Debbie. But I'll leave that with you and I'll just go back on to Debbie now and finish with Debbie. So I'm with you now, Debbie. I'm going to come to you and just finish off with you. Hopefully you can take some of that. Sometimes we get these double link because it saves time. Spirit do it quite well because it saves time. They can do two at once, but it does blooming confuse me because I don't know where I am. So you smell your mom. Okay, come on then, mom. Oh, you need a hug, Debbie, because your mom is coming. The first thing she's done is she's coming with a great big hug. Is it you with the flip-flops? Okay, so she's coming with a great big hug for you. Okay, you lost your boy. Okay, yeah, great big hug for you. You need a hug, she's saying. Know that the dog's up there, she's saying. And Bill and August. Okay, I'm just catching up with your comments. That's all. Richard's just running all your comments on here now. Okay, so Bill as well. Lovely mom. Now, you obviously do need a hug because all she wants to do with you, Debbie, sorry, I have to keep repeating it because all she wants to do is give you this lovely hug. Okay, so she says, I've done that now, she's saying. I want to talk about your legs, Debbie. Watch your legs, they're aching a bit, she's saying. Your legs are aching. You need to put your feet up, she's saying. I don't know if you're getting swollen ankles or, you know, something like that, Debbie. But you know, when we do this, when our ankles are a bit swollen or something, she's making me do this with my ankles. Circulate in the blood, she's saying. Circulate in the blood. She's talking about doing this with your ankles. But you need to put your feet up. I don't know how old you are, but she wants me to give you some sweets. And these are blackjacks. Do you remember the old blackjacks? Is it your name? She wants me to give you a bag of blackjacks, sweets as a memory. You know, you used to get on with the the fruit salads. It brings back memories for me when they talk about these things. Fruit salads. And she's just said to me, she made me laugh because she went, oh, 2 penn'orth, please. 2 penn'orth. So she must have got a memory of that as well. She's giving you some sweets. She's trying to give you something else now. Giving you sweets at the moment. She's giving you chocolate now. What is that? She's giving you, you know, the caramel bars with the caramel, Cadbury's caramel bars. She wants me to give you one of those. I'm going to make everybody hungry now. Everybody going out buying caramel bars now. She wants me to give you one of those. And she's also talking about crunches as well. I think she just wants to give you treats, Debbie. She's just talking about treats with you. She's saying, now watch your steps, she's saying, probably because of your knee, like you say, when you climb up a little bit of a ladder or a step, she's saying, but she's doing it when you're decorating. or when you're reaching for something, just watch your step. I don't know if your knee gives way, Debbie, but it's like I'm climbing up a step and my knee is giving way. So be aware of that, because she's talking about that. Okay, you had a bounty in a country. So watch for your knee giving way. We don't want that, she's saying. We don't want that. Okay. Somebody, she says, somebody's got a problem with their ear. Somebody's got tinnitus in their ear. They've got a loud, you know, the loud high-pitched noise in their ear. She's aware of that. It's just saying I'm aware of that. Okay. Total change of subject now. Now she's just gone on to a, she just said to me, oh, a drag queen, she said. So just be aware when you climb, Debbie. A drag queen, she says. She's quite interested, your mum, in this. And it's down here. So I don't know whether she means you know of somebody that's a drag queen or you're going to see one. But she's just mentioned the drag queen and she's quite interested. Oh, she says she's interested because she likes all their makeup. She's talking about all their glittery eye makeup. That's what she's talking about. And before she goes, she's going to go in a minute, but she wants me to give you, can't remember her surname, off Wurzel Gummidge. Oh, I wonder if it's in connection with your name. I've just realised what your name is, your surname. She wants me to give you Wurzel Gummidge, but she's gone on to Sally. You know that Sally with the big red blusher on? There's somebody, yeah, somebody that she's aware of that used to put a lot of blusher on. But Aunt Sally, that's it. Richard's just told me here it's Aunt Sally. But she's aware of somebody that used to put the blusher on with Aunt Sally, although she's aware of the programme as well. But she's trying to get you to recall who used to wear all this blusher. Okay, anything else? The name Tina down here, she's aware of as well. She said Tina down here, that's it, Wurzel. The name Tina means something as well. She says, I just wanted to pop it, her reason for coming, she just said, I just wanted to pop in and say hello, she's saying. I just wanted to pop in and say hello and let her know that I'm listening. She's saying, you're doing all right, kid. And that's exact words for anything. So you're doing all right, kid, you're doing all right. Don't worry. Pack all your troubles up in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. That's what she's just said to me. Pack all your troubles up in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. And with that, she's going to go. I think I've got another link because I'm halfway. I'm nearly onto another link. I don't know whether this is you. Okay, new customer, Tina. Okay. She's not telling me why she mentioned Tina, but perhaps it's just she's aware of your new customer. All right. I'm going to get, I think this is for someone else, but just in case it's for you, because I'm crossing over to a new link. Somebody's just given me a gas mask. You know, the old fashioned gas mask. Oh, this is a gentleman. I think this is, yeah, I think this is for somebody else. So I'll leave it. If you can take the gas mask or the fact that somebody suffers with wind, Debbie, let me, you know, just hold on to it. But she's giving me a laugh. But I think I'm with somebody else. So I'll leave her love with you. All right. Oh, God. I've got this granddad with me. This would be for somebody else. I've got this granddad with me who is holding one of the old-fashioned war gas masks. They're having a conversation, aren't they? The comments on YouTube. It's all right. I can see comments with people having conversations, and I keep thinking they're for me, but they're obviously not. Right, I've got a granddad here who's talking about having a gas mask, and he must have had this when he was down here because, like after the war, and kept hold of it because he's showing it to people down here. Right, hi Isabel. So if anybody could take a lovely granddad in spirit that when he was down here used to have this gas mask in a bag and just kept it for some reason, let me know, because he's obviously wanting to speak to somebody. Hi Natasha, he's lovely, this granddad. He's showing me himself. I don't know, were you on the ambulance or fire? I don't know if he was actually fire or hiya Danny, I don't know if he was actually part of the fire brigade or part of the ambulance. You know, when like London and all the places were bombed and you used to get these lovely people, I think they're partly connected to the fire brigade, go in and search. He was this type of granddad. He showed me in the war where he was actually going through the rubble, and he's got this gas mask with him. So I know at some stage he must have took part in that, if you know what I mean. I'm not explaining myself very well, but you know what I mean. So he's got a link to the war, and he's got this gas mask. This is important. So I think this will probably get me to the right person straight away, because I can't see many people having gas masks, but there you go. He's a lovely granddad. He isn't very tall either. He's a little bit taller than me, and I'm about 5'7", a little bit taller than me. But I wouldn't say he was in it 6 foot odd, but he's looking for a lady, I think. Is it St. John's ambulance? Is it, Alice? Could be, couldn't it? My granddad was part of the fire brigade in the war. That's the type of thing I want, but there's something to do with this gas mask. So you've got to have knowledge of this gas mask, because he kept it for quite a while. Yeah, one of my granddads went to London to help in the war. The gas mask, is this symbolic? Oh, you see, I'm taking it as he had it, he kept it. No, he's saying I'm right. Okay, so he did have this gas mask. So somebody has got knowledge of this gas mask. Okay, Anna, you have to give him a bit more, I think. There is also, besides the fact that he went to London to help, also, is this one Vicky? My granddad used to have a gas mask. It's so heavy to carry it. Oh, so this is why he's narrowed it down. I want somebody that definitely had a gas mask here, and you would have knowledge of him having this gas mask, because what he's doing is giving me this mask, but he's showing it people down here. So he had it for a long time after the war. Can you take that, Anna? Because I don't know. He's concentrating on this gas mask. All right, so don't give me his names, because I can find out the names instead of you telling me his names. Come on, Grandad, we'll give you a little bit more. Besides the fact that he went to London, there's also a link to London for somebody as well, because he's talking about trips to London. So there is a link to London. In fact, it tells me there's a Cockney link as well. Vicky, can you take any more of this? There's a Cockney link as well in the family, because you're bringing that. And he's also talking to me. You see, I'm umming and ahhing, and when I'm umming and ahhing, I'm not sure whether I'm with you or not. Yeah, I'll have to give you a little bit more. He's talking about what else you talking about? He's gone vroomf like this. The energy's gone now. He's just gone vroomf, because he doesn't know. I don't know who I'm with. My man moved to London. You see, I don't feel I'm with Anna for some unknown reason. You know, the other lady, Richard. Take it, Anna, and hold on to it, and I'll see if I can get back to you in a sec. I think I'm supposed to be with somebody else. You see, I'm sure he wants me. He's got his wife up there with him, by the way. He's just said to me. So your granddad has got his wife up there, who they got on very well, but they did have a bit of a. Because he's telling me she's very bossy, so I think they had a bit of a banter going when they were here. So Grandad with the gas mask, the London involvement, and also the Nan in spirit, where they had a bit of banter going. But they were married for a long time by the look of it as well. All right, but they have this lovely banter going backwards. And your granddad's talking about her being very bossy as well, very bossy. She's hiding my papers. He's saying. Nan and Grandad bossy. Emma. Did Emma take the gas mask? I can't remember now, because there's quite a few, isn't there? Oh, yeah. I feel better with Emma. Let me just concentrate on Emma. Yeah. Let me concentrate on Emma for a minute, and I'll come back to the others. Emma, I'll concentrate on you, because he's definitely talking about this gas mask, but it'll give you a little bit more in a minute. He's just talking about your Nan, and he's laughing because he's talking about, she's hiding my newspaper. And it's like she's very tidy. All right, she's very tidy. So he's like putting his things down, and she's tidying them up. So I don't know if you'll be able to remember that, but he's bringing that as well. He's talking to me about that. Now, there's quite a few, your granddad and your Nan. they're talking about there's quite a few babies that have gone to spirit from your family. I don't know if you're aware of it, but she's talking to me about at least 3. She's given me 3 babies that are in spirit. Now, she's also talking about a family of 8. There's a family of 8 somewhere. So I don't know if you're aware of it, Emma, now, or whether you're going to have to check on it. But she's aware of a family of 8, she's saying as well. We have big families, she's saying. This is going back a little bit, so you may well find it out. But she's talking about a family of 8, okay? Oh, you've been scratching your nose. You've been doing a lot of this, Emma, because she comes round with me, your nan, with this scratching of the nose as well. I want to go back to the fire brigade as well, because your granddad's just come back in to talk about the fire brigade, but he's talking about somebody down here that's also either in it or thinking about going into the fire brigade. So that's around you as well. He wants to bring that in. I don't know if you're aware of it at the moment, but he's aware of somebody else wanting to also go into the fire brigade. All right. So he's just mentioning that. Okay. Anything else? Oh, he's making me laugh. He's just said to me, Emma, this, I don't know if they're your children on there, but he's talking about a child that needs new shoes. Looks like boys' shoes to me, but anyway, he's talking about a child that needs new shoes because they're a bit tight at the front. And you know what he's done? He's made me laugh because he's cut off the front so that the toes come out. So I think it just means somebody needs new shoes around you. So watch for that as well. Also, with your children, stop running up them stairs. It's like the reading I give earlier. Stop running and stomping up them stairs. What's that noise he's saying? Because apparently when you're downstairs and the kids are upstairs, there's a lot of banging. There's a lot of banging, you know, on the ceiling. Stop the noise, he's saying. Stop the noise. Now, your granddad's also is changed now because he's talking about playing darts. So he's aware of somebody that plays darts. Oh, I don't know if it's your dad, Emma, because he's gone to your dad. So I don't know if he means your dad plays darts or he's got a memory of it. He's throwing darts, but he's connecting these darts to your dad for some reason. So I'll leave that with you. Now he's changed. He's gone on to somebody cycling to John O'Groats. So I don't know if it's a charity thing, but he's just said to me, mention the cycling to John O'Groats. So watch for that coming up if it's not already arrived as well. Oh, and also snorkeling in like the Caribbean as well, because I've got lovely blue. Okay. Oh, that's where it is then. Okay. Snorkeling, but in lovely blue water. It's a child actually I can see doing this, so I don't know if they've done it already, but he's showing me this lovely blue water and somebody snorkeling away, so there'll be a link to that as well. Also a link to France, but he's told me it's Marseille in France. I think that's how you pronounce it, Marseille, I think. He's talking about Marseille or something in France, so there's going to be a link there as well. In fact, he's talking about renting a cottage over there or something in France. You know what you see, he's confusing me a bit because he's got the rented cottage, but I don't know whether he means you'll be going to rent a cottage over there, or there's somebody you know that already has a cottage over there that you're going to, that you're aware of. So I'll leave that with you. Give me a surname now. The surname of Leighton, but he's spelling it Leighton. Leighton. All right, so Leighton, the surname is going to mean something. It may well come up on like an ancestry thing, if you're not already aware of it, because he's pointing me towards that. So I'd watch for that surname. Okay, and also the surname Harrison will mean something to you, he says as well, the surname Harrison. He says, oh, nice things coming up for you, Emma. And that's exactly what he's just said. Nice things coming up. Busy, 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 busy. Your head's spinning, he's saying, your head's spinning. But it's all nice. Busy, busy. Keep you busy, he's saying. Stops you from getting into trouble, he's just made me say to you, laughing. Just wanted to pop in, just no specific message other than just to say hello. Because it's usually because he's just saying, you know, we've been mentioned, somebody's mentioned us in conversation recently. Somebody's actually said, I wonder what Grandad and Nan would have done. And he's overheard that conversation, and that's why he's popped in, I think. Before I go, or before they go, your Nan wants to give you a nice banoffee pie. So I don't know who likes banoffee pie. There's a lot of food coming out today, but she wants me to give you a nice banoffee pie. Anything more? With the oh, you do put there you go, toffee sauce on the top of it. She's piling toffee sauce on it, and also, oh, they're all giving me food. What are they called? A Knickerbocker Glory, Emma. I don't know if this is a memory, but it's a massive one. Knickerbocker Glory, you know, one of those ice cream things. But they're going. They just wanted to pop in and say hello. So I'm leaving their love with you. All right. There you go. Yeah. The name Barbara will mean something in spirit. You know, the other lady that could take it as well. I might come back to one of them as well. Richard. Is there quite a few? You wouldn't believe there's quite a few people that could take gas masks and all that lot, would you? They narrow it down. They try the best to give good stuff so we can narrow it down quickly, and there ends up being quite a few. One of the other ladies that can take it, there's somebody that suffers with eczema as well, because I've got a Nan here that's making me scratch. So besides your Grandad with the gas mask and the London link, you've also got a Nan there as well that's coming in with eczema. Somebody's suffering with eczema because he's making me scratch. Oh, and also, I don't know who this is for. Also, this gent is telling me that somebody in the family, years and years ago, passed with smallpox as well. Somebody got smallpox and passed with it as well. Your son is Harrison. I'll come to you a second, Anna, and see if you can take it as well. But can you take, Anna, then the oh, is that why I'm going like this? You can see me scratching. All right, we'll come to you and finish with you then, Anna, with this message. But she's talking about this scratching, but she's also connecting you with smallpox, not you, but you know what I mean, in the family. So you may find out that somebody that she knows passed with smallpox years and years ago. And she's also talking about, Anna, a link to, I don't know if you're into the history or is that what you're going to be doing, because she's bringing in somebody that was sent to work in the, you know, the Victorian workhouses. Okay, Joe. Okay, hold on. Well, I'll come back to you in a minute then. So Anna, she's talking about somebody in spirit that passed and used to work in the Victorian workhouses as well. That's what she's bringing to you as well. Okay. Thank you, Anna. You must talk to spirit as well, because your Nan wants to say thank you for talking to her. Okay, and your Grandad. They both know that you talk to them. You're quite spiritual as well. They want me to give you the cards, so I don't know if you do tarot cards or angel cards or anything like that, but they're wanting me to give you the cards to do. All right. Your Grandad's also talking about, remember when we used to play with the playing cards and we used to build the triangle, you know, the the triangle with the cards, is doing that to you as well. Rachel down here needs a bit of help. And when you find out who Rachel is, so just mentioning Rachel needs a bit of help. Anything more? Just wanted to say hello. All right. So to you, Anna, they just wanted to say hello. So take all of that. Okay, there you go. They're just acknowledging that they're listening to you, and they know that you're talking to them. So that's you, Anna. So I'll leave their love with you because they're going now. What was the other lady that passed with, who passed with smallpox? Joanne, I could take most of it. My baby brother passed with smallpox. I'm umming and ahhing about this, Joanne. Can you still take? Yeah, you see, I'll take. I don't know if I'm with you, Joanne. I don't feel like I'm with you. I'm just acknowledging that. I think with you, know that your brother's all right. I think he'll come back another time. I don't think he's ready to come through yet. I got eczema on my eye, on my arm, and the legs so sore. Vicky, I'll just come quickly to you then. Gas masks, right? Okay. Quickly to you then, Vicky, because you Granddad's coming quick, but he's talking about house move. So watch for the house move. There will be another move. Remember, it can be years off, so don't worry too much. Don't panic. But there will be another house move for you. He's talking about. He also wants to say to you, like I said to the other lady, pack all your troubles up in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. And he's saying, don't let things get on top of you. So I don't know if you make me feel as though you carry a lot, carry a lot of worries. And she holds on to them. You hold on to your worries, Vicky, and he's saying, pack all your troubles up in your old kit bag and smile, 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 smile. And some of these worries are not yours to own, he's just said to me. They're not yours to own. So basically trying to get you to de-stress, I think, okay? He's taking you to Austria. He wants me to go to Austria. He's trying to give me, I pulled the face because he's trying to tell me a different word and I can't quite get it. Taking you to Austria, and I don't know if this is the right place, but there's something like, how am I going to say this? Strogenberg or something, Strogenberg or something like that, a place. I don't know what he means, but I'll leave it with you. Strogenberg or Strogenberg or something like that. But I'll leave that with you. But he's taking you to Austria, so there's going to be a link there. And also he's talking about, there's talk around you about New York, he's saying. Somebody's interested in going to New York. So watch for that as well, Vicky. I think your granddad's coming in because he's quite strong. He's quite a strong character. And I think he's talking about, you need some of my strength, he's just saying. You need some of my strength. And that's why I'm coming in, he's saying, to give you some of that strength. Make sure, he's making me point at you now. He's going, make sure you eat properly. Make sure you eat properly. Don't skip them meals. Don't skip them meals. Don't just pick up a banana or a bag of crisps, he's saying, especially those cheese and onion crisps or something called Twizzlers or something. Twizzlers, he's just saying. So I don't know who eats them. But he's talking about Twizzlers and picking up a bag of cheese and onion crisps. So make sure you eat properly, because he's, I don't know if you get dizzy spells or you get a little bit lightheaded if you don't eat properly. He's concerned about that. So watch for that, Vicky. But he's just sending his love. He's talking about sending him love. Tell her I'm watching over her, he's saying. Tell her I'm watching over her. So I hope I'll finish now. So I'll leave that with you, Vicky. Leaving his love with you. And I think I've finished. Yeah, I've finished now. Is that all right, Richard? Okay, I'll finish now, because I always know when I finish, because I start running out of voice. My voice starts going. So thank you for joining us. If you didn't get a message, just keep watching, because I'm sure you will at one point. Just keep watching us. And I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Oh, we didn't give any adverts, did we? There's somebody on. Yeah. Look at the website, you'll know who's on. And that's it. Thank you for having us, or thank you for watching us. And bye-bye for now. Bye.